When are we supposed to give up? If I tell you there's a book that teaches you this and it's the best book you'll ever read in your life, one that makes you see success and failure differently and helps you understand why things are difficult, would you believe me? This is what happened to me when I read the book The Dip by Seth Godin. That's why I'm asking for a like, subscribe, and for you to join me so we can understand what The Dip means, the one you might be in right now, and why, if you don't understand it, you'll waste your time in life. First, let's understand, what is the dip that happens in every project you start in life? Let's say, for example, you decide to open a cafe and sell specialty coffee. You gather the money, start the project, and in the first month, profits are high, people praise you, but after a few months, profits start to decline, interest wanes, and new cafes start popping up around you. You see they have customers and long lines, while you're here, starting to enter the dip phase. Even though you're working all day, putting in more effort, the results have decreased. At this moment, you start thinking about shutting down the entire project, leaving the market and giving yourself a break. And this is exactly what the market wants from you. Because if everyone who opened a cafe succeeded, then everyone would own one. Seth Godin, the author of the book, says that almost everything valuable in life is tied to the dip. The dip is the challenges and difficulties that those in charge of what you want to enter put in place to reduce opportunities and select the best of the best. Sometimes there's more than one dip in the same field. Take medicine, for example. There are multiple dips. You need high grades, then you study for 7 years, tackling complex subjects and pass numerous exams just to become a doctor. That's why most who enter this field drop out, because the dip is working as it should. Now, after hearing this, you might think, may God keep us away from the dip. But I tell you no. The dip is incredible because those who stay and endure will reap great results and rewards. A doctor, after graduating, earns a higher salary than any other employee, but many drop out before graduating. And all of this is because of the dip. It reduces the number of graduates, making the specialization rare, and rarity gives it value. But at the same time, it's crucial to understand that the dip is divided into 3 parts. The dip, the cliff, and the dead end. And before you make any decision in life, you need to understand where you are among them. Let me explain. First, the dip. Usually the problem is temporary and solvable, and you know there's hope that this problem will be resolved soon. For example, you're studying for an exam and it's getting hard. You can't focus. Here, you're in the dip because you know if you push yourself today, tomorrow, you'll finish and get the result. The dip will reduce the number of successful students, and anyone who gives up and doesn't study will score lower than you. So here, the dip is working in your favor. This is the nature of dips. They're something you try to overcome. Unlike a dead end, imagine you've been working in a job for 10 years, stuck in the same place, not moving forward. You're neither improving nor failing. Here, you need to look for a new opportunity to escape this cycle because no one will save you, and you'll waste your time, effort, and possibly lose money for nothing. The third is the cliff, or the edge of a mountain. Imagine you're driving a car and you see the edge of a cliff. Here, you must stop immediately and change your path. Don't say, no, maybe there's a way forward, because you'll fall. When we talked earlier about the cafe you opened, you need to ask yourself after the sales and profits dropped, which stage are you in and what's the solution? Are you in the dip where you need patience and to wait for those around you to fail and close so you become the only cafe in the area? Or have you reached a dead end where you'll stay in this place forever and you need to change your approach and strategies to return to success? Or have you reached the edge of the cliff and if you don't stop now, you'll be in debt for life? So you must stop now. This concept can be applied to everything in your life, not just studying or work. You can apply it to your relationships with those around you, to sports, or to learning a language. Every dip is different from the others, and to get out of a dip, you need to sacrifice and work hard. But if you can get out of it, the rewards will be great. Do you know what distinguishes successful people in their lives? They know when to give up. And if you think about it, it might seem strange because we're used to the idea that you should keep going until the end and that successful people never give up. But after reading this book, you'll discover that successful people give up all the time. They just know when to give up and what to give up on, because often holding on to the wrong things will make you fail. This book alone deserves an hour-long video, and in this video, we've only talked about a small part of it. So if you can, I recommend you read the entire book, and it's crucial to read it as soon as possible, because the earlier you know, the easier it will be for you to use the information in the book to get out of dips, not give up easily. And this is something you need to focus on. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.